And back here locally, my worlds are colliding. Two of my happy places, the Fox 13 studios, which I do love, and the seat of a canoe. Well, a lot of viewers have asked me about my ill-fated river trip we showed on Fox 13 2 weeks ago. Now, this is my new canoe, and I'm going to take it to that same stretch of the San Juan River. It's the kind of canoe that's paddled by the man who helped me when things went wrong on my trip. He was the right guy to come along, and I caught up with him this week. You might think this was the moment my trip on the San Juan River went wrong. But my mistakes came earlier. The choice of canoe, not packing for the worst possibilities, hence my possessions floating downstream, forcing the efforts that left me exhausted in the heat. Ultimately, I may count it all a blessing. I found this video this week. Before chasing after my gear, I put my camera on a rock and didn't stop the recording. That's Kay Harris, the stranger who came along and helped me out. What did you think when you rounded the corner and saw me there?
Well,
I found Kay's number, and he talked with me from his Cedar City workshop.
I thought, well, maybe you're camping at 8 foot.
3 weeks later, I hear the same gentle combination of clear empathy and subtle advice.
Some people believe that you should tie your stuff together, but you don't anchor them down in your boat.
You just inserted a piece of advice without calling it advice. And that's what you were exhibiting on the river too, where you were doing what you needed to do to make sure I was okay without making me feel bad about it.
Well, I appreciate that. I mean, like I told you, we all have bad days on the water too.
When I looked Kay up after the trip, I learned a lot more about his life in the outdoors, working with at-risk youth and conservation-minded college students. He's raised a big family in southern Utah and developed some amazing skills.
I make knives and flutes, and I just finished a custom-made casket. So I just do a lot of different stuff because that's what I like to do.
And Kay is known around the Southwest for making quality Native American flutes.
This is known as a travel line. That's what you do with your life. And that means that somewhere on this continuum, that's where you are. I'm along there somewhere too. And maybe we just flipped our canoe right here, but we're still good.
I was so lucky to run into him. So I love the canoe I was in. It was my dad's, and it's perfect for big lakes. But the one that you just saw in our studios here, that's made for rivers. It has eyelets, I can string rope, I can tie down float and dry bags, enough technical talk. I will be smarter in large part because I ran into Kay, the right person, last time.